Lots of people, when they think of archaeology, they are thinking Indiana Jones or they're thinking Egypt. What they don't realize is that the United States has about 15,000 years of prehistory too.
I've wanted to be an archaeologist since I could remember. You know, the little books that your mother fills out, mine said archaeologist every year. So I think I got the idea because we traveled a lot throughout the United States when I was a kid and would visit national parks and state parks. And I came right out of graduate school and interviewed here at the Alabama Historical Commission for a job as an archaeological reviewer. You know, one of the things we do here is we review federal projects to see what their effect will be on archaeological sites and historic buildings. So that was my first job here.
As the public relations manager, I stay very busy doing all things communications, handling the newsletter, social media, dealing with the press, and just doing a lot of event planning for our historic sites too, and everything else under that umbrella of public relations. We say that we're small, but we're mighty, and so it's really nice to work for a small staff because I feel like you tend to hear people's voices more as opposed to a larger agency. When you're at a smaller agency, you get that opportunity to work with people more one-on-one, and getting to work with a lot of different people who have different ideas, opinions is really nice.
Here, with it being a smaller agency, what is nice about it is that we are involved in so many different things. It's not just your typical plug and play with numbers. I mean, we are involved with the preservation of, projects all across the state of Alabama. So we get to see it from the bid process all the way through. I particularly deal with the grants a lot, and so I get to see all these different projects get funded from the floor up, and then see what happens when they've received the money. We get to go back in and see how they have put the money to use.
Well, my job is a lot of fun. One of the things that I love the most about it is that I get to meet a lot of different people, make a lot of different friends and connections. Archaeology is more methodical than adventurous, but there is some adventure involved. But I think the end of the day, at my age, the thing that I appreciate most is that it allows me an opportunity to make a difference in something I care about every day.
As part of our staff, we have 4 archaeologists and an architectural historian in my Section 106 division. We review all of the federal undertakings for the state for their effect on historic properties. That's anything that's eligible for or listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Our job is to protect those resources during the use of federal money. We get to work in an absolutely beautiful historic house. The Historical Commission owns 2 historic houses, the Teague House and the Rice Simple Hard House here in downtown Montgomery. I can't think of a better place to work.
If you're interested in finding out more about these jobs and many others, please scan the QR code on the screen or go to our website, personnel.alabama.gov.